Away.
Yeah, it's spicy. Yeah.
Ken, you've got to mute this person.
I'm gonna mute now. I'm gonna get started, guys. I am recording this, so for the people that
I don't know. I don't know. Good question.
right.
Thank goodness.
This thing's not working today with me, eh? All right, guys. How's it going? Hope all you guys are well. Thank you for joining us today. I see there's a record number attendance of 77 people, so well done. Guys, it's Josh's birthday, so happy birthday, Josh. I hope you've had a lacquer day.
Ooh, happy birthday, Josh.
So, yeah, once again, guys, thank you for joining us. I would love to tell you that tomorrow we're opening the box, but unfortunately we're not going to be able to open tomorrow. But what we are doing tonight is telling you that we've got a plan of action and to tell you what's happening from our side and etc. So yeah, once again, thank you. Right, so I'm going to hand over to my trusty colleague.
Hello, everybody. Okay, so plan of action for reopening CFA 2.0. Okay, before we start, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank everyone for their continued support during this time.
So guys, thank you. I know it's not been an easy time, but as a community, you know, we've pulled together and it's been an interesting journey so far. And from both of Angie and myself and the coaches, thank you for your support.
Okay, we realize things are not easy and very uncertain, but as a community, if we support each other and our businesses, then we'll make it through.
So we will talk a little bit about this later, guys, but yeah, you know, I know a lot of people have continued to support the box during this time, and I know they've taken financial, you know, they've struggled financially. So, you know, and that isn't taken lightly, and we do appreciate that. We'll talk about that also a little bit later. But yeah, we need to, as a community, guys, one of the things we're going to be talking about is pulling together during this time. And yeah, so thank you. Yeah.
Okay, according to the government, we are seen as a normal global gym and hence are seen as a high risk. However, we are able to practice social distancing, practice strict hygiene protocols, limit the number of people on the premises. We as a CrossFit community have applied to the government to be seen as a lower risk and to be considered as a lower risk bracket, and we're waiting to hear back from them.
So guys, so if you don't know, we have been obviously considered as a normal gym, where you obviously have as many people in premises, and it's very hard to control social distancing, personal hygiene, and hygiene around, and the we limit obviously the number of people per classes and in the box at a time. So just so you know, a few weeks ago we had a conversation or a Zoom meeting with Greg Glassman, and from their side they are lobbying at the moment to get government to help obviously change our status from high risk to medium risk or low risk or whatever you'd like to call it, and obviously show them that we can put strict procedures in to ensure that we keep you know, things as low risk as possible. So yeah, that is something that we are as a community have pulled together as. All the big boxes around the country have got on top of this and are working together.
Okay, the following restrictions will remain in place after the national lockdown and regardless of the level at any given time. So sitting in restaurants and hotels, bars and shebeens, conferences, convention centers, entertainment venues, including cinemas, theaters and concerts, sporting events, religious and cultural and social gatherings. No gatherings of more than 10 people outside of a workplace will be permitted. Passengers on all modes of transport must wear cloth masks to be allowed entry into the vehicle. Hand sanitizers must be made available, and all passengers must sanitize their hands before entering. Public transport vehicles must be sanitized on a daily basis. So this is just like what the government has
yeah, so guys, that's just saying even after lockdown, until they give us the green light, this is going to be strict things, and we're going to stick to this. Obviously, we won't be allowed to have more than 10 people in a class at once. But luckily, because we have a big facility, we probably could section the gym off and have 2 different entrances, that sort of thing. So we're going to be quite creative with it. We're obviously going to stay within the law. We're not going to break the law. Yeah, just so that you know, we are aware of all of this. And the plans that we are making are in line with this.
Okay, so obviously, guys, this is just all the different levels. I'm sure by now you guys all know about the level 4, the level 5, level 3, and level 2. What we do fall under currently at the moment is more or less the level 1 and level 2.
So just on that, guys, so the thing is about the current condition is that these levels can change. So if things, so if like if the spread increases, or there's more higher risk for infection, it can go back to level 4 or level 5 quite quickly. So, you know, we also need to play our part in this and understand. And just so you guys understand the severity of something like this, if we open early and we neglect any of this, and somebody contracts corona in our gym and subsequently dies from it, we can be charged with manslaughter. And that's how serious it can be. So, and that's not just something just to consider. So that is something that we are obviously continuously thinking about. Yeah.
Okay, so the different levels and the plan of action for training. Before I go through all the different levels with you guys, this is basically, it's not guaranteed. So at any point, level 3 or level 2 or level 1 can change, all according to what the government's going to tell us, obviously at the time. So for level 5, it's online training with continuous support, trying to keep our members engaged and positive. Level 4 is online training with the continued support, trying to keep the members engaged and positive. So we're doing the Zoom classes, personalized programming, nutrition coaching, all of that, etc.
So guys, just on that quickly, before we carry on with that. So, you know, this is stuff that we just continually trying to improve on. And, you know, because we have never been in a situation, you know, we're trying to add elements and stuff to keep people interested. So it's very hard to have like a set program or things like this. But, you know, what we've always encouraged, and this is why we've given members like assigned coaches to members and stuff, is that we wanted to know whether guys are falling off the wagon, and, you know, and that's why you're always able to reach out to us and tell you, listen, you know, I'm struggling with training. I'm not able to do the classes because of such and such. And we've always had that, we've tried to make that communication quite accessible, you know, and, you know, even going forward, it's important for you to communicate with us. If you're not communicating with us, we aren't able to fix it or try and help you. And guys, that for us is quite obviously difficult. So, you know, even going forward, it's important to communicate with us and help us help you.
Okay, so the proposed levels is based on the information we currently have. And just remember, it's not guaranteed, so it can also change depending on what the government says. So level 3, our plan is to do small group training, satellite gyms, boot camp classes at the Alberton Rugby Club, PT training at home. Do you want to say a little bit?
Yeah, guys, I'm going to talk about all of those topics a little bit later and fill you in with ideas. So yeah, any case.
Okay, level 2 is classes of 10. Continue with the satellite gyms for the people that are uncomfortable with training in the groups, and then the CFA at home. And then level 1, we will start going back to normal classes.
So guys, just in saying all of this, I just want to see. No, man. Okay. All right. So, guys, yeah, just on this, all of this is stuff that we've obviously taken from guys in America and, you know, that have gone through these experiences and that are reopening and stuff. So, you know, this isn't gospel. This is going to be obviously depending on our government, but we are preparing and we're planning as much as you can. So please, guys, just understand that, you know, nothing is guaranteed in this situation. And just not appreciate, but please just understand where we're coming from. We're doing our best and utmost to plan for the next levels.
Okay, before reopening, we'll make sure that we have these supplies. So we'll have an infrared no-touch thermometer. We'll paint red tape to grid off the gym floor. We'll do terry towels to use to clean the equipment, multi-purpose cleaner, we'll have a hand sanitizer, paper towels and toilet paper. We'll also get disinfectant wipes, and then rubber gloves will be worn when cleaning the gym.
So yeah, this is obviously stuff that we'll implement, but this is just so that you guys understand that we are taking this extremely seriously. We are going to make sure that we keep you guys as safe as possible and reduce the risk, you know, going forward.
Okay, safety measures. All right, we will take everyone's temperature upon entering the gym. Obviously, less than 37 degrees is a good temperature. Anything over that is high risk. 2, we'll take classes. Classes will be 45 minutes. Please do not arrive more than 5 minutes early or stay after class inside the gym. You'll have to book for your classes on BoxChamp. There'll be no more than 10 members allowed in each class. There will be a smaller gym for about 4 to 6 people as well. If you have a cold or allergy symptoms or coughing or not feeling well, please don't come to class. We will also ask everyone to wash their hands as they come in and wash their hands prior to leaving. We will limit the equipment used and avoid sharing equipment. All working stations will be at least 1 meter apart. Please wipe everything down when you use it. We will clean during the extended breaks in the schedule. And if you've been exposed to COVID-19, please quarantine at home for 14 days. We will be doing a full sanitization. We'll be doing a full how do you say it?
Sanitization.
From a professional cleaning company before reopening.
So those are all measures that we're going to be doing, guys. So, you know, as you come into the gym, we're going to take your temperature, you know, and this is just to ensure the safety. If you guys have a temperature, you won't be able to come in, all right, and you understand why, all right. These are just measures that we're taking to ensure that we can keep a safe gym. So when we do open, you guys need to just understand it's not because we don't love you. It's because we love you that we're doing this stuff, and we want to keep you safe. So I'm going to talk about all of this stuff. Okay, Ange can read through each point, and then I will obviously address it.
Okay. Okay. Plan of action for training during the lockdown. Small groups that will do group check-ins and training sessions together with a coach. We'll go through the list and try to get guys together. There'll be groups of 5. this for the rest of level 4. Get your groups together, otherwise we'll try allocate.
So guys, just with this, one of the things that I've seen really successful in the lockdown is the fact that we see little groups forming and them supporting. And the typical one I can think of is the one with Cyan, Vickers, Shaul, and Johanna, I think it is. And these guys have been incredible during the lockdown. You know, they've all supported each other and they've pushed each other. And this is exactly what we want to implement in the next couple of weeks with you guys. You know, so we're going to try to get you guys into little groups. You know, obviously you'll do your training as you do, but what we'll do is we'll do weekly check-ins with each other, all right, on Zoom. We can either do like a workout or something to help you guys, even just a discussion to see what you're struggling with and how we can help you. So yeah, that's just a really, I mean, like one of the ideas we're going to have. Everything is very dynamic, so we're going to keep it very flexible and try help you as much as we can.
Okay, satellite gyms. We're going to try set up about 5 mini gyms, and then the gyms will have barbells, kettlebells, dumbbells, pull-up bar, rower, assault bikes, or ski ergs.
Not ski ergs, bike ergs.
Oh, bike ergs, sorry.
So guys, one of the ideas that we had is, you know, obviously creating little gyms, because we won't all be able to train at the gym when we open or when we're allowed to, you know, because of the restrictions. So what we're going to do is we want to set up small little gyms, and I think 5 is probably the minimum at the moment. We probably could do a few more, where each gym would have a barbell or like pair of barbells, you know, a kettlebell, or various kettlebells, probably one of each, a dumbbell, a pull-up bar, a rower. And this is just to obviously get you guys training. But guys, more importantly, and I think this is where a lot of probably we are missing the boat here. This gym is not built on equipment or facility. The reason that we are where we are today is because of this community, and because we've gardened it and we've watered it and we've let it blossom into something incredible, you know. And if we neglect this, you know, that we lose in a really important element. And by doing these small little gyms, we start getting that community element back. And I can't emphasize this enough, guys. You are alone in this, and you feel, I know, I can see already in the last couple of weeks, I see guys pulling out, they're drawing back, and they're losing their community, and they're not engaged. And what happens then is you just see negativity creep in. They struggle with training. You know, how many times in the last couple of years have you not felt like training? But because of your community, or because of the people you surround yourself with, they keep you accountable. They make you train. So even though it's a little gym and there's cool equipment and yeah, that's lacquer, it's the community aspect that people seem to be craving and they need at the moment. You know, that's really important for me.
Okay, kids training. We are currently running Zoom kids classes to keep the kids engaged and active. They're free, and we do them every Tuesday and Thursday at 12 o'clock.
So guys, this is, I mean, for all you guys, parents at home, you know, I've got my child's 4 years old. She almost is running up the walls at the moment because she's so frustrated. Guys, you've got an hour, half an hour class here that you can get your kids into to relieve a bit of stress, to relieve a little frustration. Yeah, it might not be age specific to them, okay? And it might not be perfect, but just seeing those kids, you know, and them on screens, we've seen has made such a difference. You know, we're getting kids from our creche to join. And, you know, they are having so much fun. And I really want to encourage you guys to get on that. You know, you're going to see a difference in your kids. You know, instead of them just watching TV for the whole day, you know, they've got some activity to get healthier and obviously active and burn off some of that excess energy.
Okay, pull-up bars. We've made pull-up bars, and they are 800 Rand each. You guys can get in touch with us if you are interested.
So guys, I spoke to Andre last week, and he's helping us make pull-up bars. Guys, he's making 0 on these pull-up bars. Absolutely nothing. and he's helping us out. He's running his own business, and he's still able to do this. It's really remarkable. And, you know, these pull-up bars, he dropped one off at my house today, a sample, and it's sick. It's awesome. The powder coating is great, you know. So if you guys don't have any piece of equipment, you know, get yourself a pull-up bar. You know, the amount of things you can do on that pull-up bar is incredible. So yeah, if you guys are interested, get in touch with me, and that can be the first step in your, obviously, getting your training going.
Okay, and then the running club. Our running club has been the shining light during the lockdown, and we really encourage you guys to join. If you don't enjoy running, just start. It's good for you. Guys, just to add one thing with that, I've had quite a few feedback from the guys that have started the running club, and they did not enjoy running at all. And then Cyan started making, obviously now we have the opportunity to go into the road, but Cyan started making them run in their gardens. And it's really like, it's changed people's perspective on training, on running. Like, people have turned around and they've just said how much, you know, it's improved, and it just helps, you know, it helps them makes them feel better and stuff like that. So even though you guys don't enjoy running, I promise you it's so nice, because you also get to post a picture when you're done. So you kind of get held liable to actually train. Yeah, and it's incredible what that club has done.
Guys, the running club has really been like, you know, I think we owe them a lot in terms of keeping our community together and motivated. And yeah, so thank you, Cyan, for managing and organizing everything. We really appreciate your efforts. It's going a long way. So yeah, and once again, you know, guys, get involved in that. You know, it's really going to be, and if you don't like running, just quickly start like running. It's part of fitness. You can't choose, in terms of what we do as CrossFitters, you can't choose what you like and what you don't like. It doesn't work like that in CrossFit. CrossFit, you have to, that's what it is about. It's a broad fitness. It's not specific fitness. We are helping you guys becoming fitter in all aspects of this. And if you're closed-minded and you don't want to do running, you're cutting your own hand off.
Okay, and then support each other's businesses. So we as a community have the opportunity to support each other. We're going to do weekly posts on people's small businesses within the box to help drive awareness and resources your way. Please reach out to us if you'd like us to put a photographer.
Put something up for you.
I missed the whole lot. Sorry, guys. Wait, where am I now? I lost myself.
So please reach out and let us know if you'd like to us to put something up for you. So, you know, I know small businesses are struggling, guys, and we understand that, and we want to play our part. You know, I've got a big, you know, ethical dilemma at the moment with a few things, and you know, I might even upset a few people here, but to be honest, I'm not going to worry about that. You know, I've got my beliefs. In this day and age, in this current situation, in this economic climate, you know, if we don't support each other and small businesses, communities, our community, we are all going to fall. I mean, this is going to fall to pieces. You know, we need to support each other, our small businesses, promote each other's small businesses, share each other's small businesses online. You know, it's obviously if things become really tough, we understand, but like, it's so important. You know, if we've got small businesses, we need to push each other and we need to help each other out. You know, like for instance, you know, Andre's got a car service city, which is a really good car service place, you know, and he helped me out during this time. My car broke down, you know, and I will support him. You know, Vickers, he's been helping us with labor law and helping us through this thing, and he's helped us immensely during this time, you know. So I really want to encourage you guys, reach out if you've got a small businesses. Let us help you. We will promote your business. You'll put it on Facebook. We'll promote it within our community. If all of us stick together during this time and support each other's businesses, we can help each other a great deal. You know, Nadine, she's got a swimming school. Rainier has got a swimming school. You know, Mariska is a photographer. You know, it's amazing. Like, we probably don't know any of this about each other. And, you know, during this time, if we all stick together and we support each other's businesses, we are going to see them get through this time. And I really want to encourage you guys all, if you guys want to help, or if you want our help to advertise or promote, whatever it may be, please let us know. You know, once a week, we're going to be doing these posts and stuff about this. So yeah. And yeah, so guys, member relief. So we want to talk about this. You know, we want to help you during this time as much as possible. You know, if you guys have been affected by the lockdown, lost your job, or your salary has been reduced, please reach out to Angie or myself. We're going to see how we can help you. We're going to take it purely case by case. We're not going to take a blanket approach, because, you know, at the end of the day, there are people that are working, there are people that are not working, and we want to help you through this stage. That we want to keep you healthy and fit. And even if you have to put your membership on hold, I'm going to assure you that I'm not going to just stop helping you. My coaches aren't going to just stop helping you. It's just a case of you letting us know what's going on. And this is what we've said from day one. If you come to us and you tell us that things aren't good, we'll see how we can help you. We do not want you to cancel your membership. We want to help you through this time. You know, and that's one of the things, like, you know, the small business we want to promote, even if you've canceled, like we understand, or not cancel, but put your membership on hold. You know, ask us for help. You know, you never know how much business you can get through this community. So we want to help you. In saying that, guys, just remember, we are in just as much tight spots as anybody at the moment. We've lost a hell of a lot of members over the last 2 months. And I'm positive, and I know I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that we're okay. But if it carries on, things are going to get tough. And that's not to make you feel, I mean, pity party or anything like that. But that's why this is an honesty system. If you guys come to us and you're honest to us about this, we will gladly help you. But just understand that it does have repercussions on the business. But in saying that, I promise you now, myself and Angie will help you during this time. So even if we have to struggle a little bit and things aren't as rosy as they were, you know, I know because of you guys, we'll come out of it for the better. What we need from you. Okay, so guys, the thing we need, I know that even like what I'm saying to you is very vague, and a lot of the stuff, the plans and stuff, we don't have certainty. And I know you guys can appreciate that, because everything that's come out on the presidential announcements and stuff, it's been almost as clear as mud. You know, they say we can do certain things, then they say we can't do anything. And not anything to do with the government or the president. I think they've done a fantastic job, and I support them 100%. I'm just saying things are very vague, and I think they also as unsure as us. But what I do want to say, what we do need from you guys in this time is buy-in. You know, I know it's difficult to adapt to these new things and the way that we want to train, but we're making the best out of a bad situation. And if you guys don't buy into it and you don't help us, it struggles. I mean, we are going to struggle to keep positive and, you know, push you guys and help you guys. You know, the one thing that affects us as coaches the most is not the fact that, you know, you ask us and you tell us that you're not motivated or that you're not thing. It's a fact that you withdraw and you don't ask us for help. You know, that makes us negative. We want to help you. This is our jobs. We get great satisfaction in taking a person from a place, you know, that they were negative to helping them be positive. It's a lot more than just the training. You know, us as coaches, we emotionally invested. We want to help you. You know, so guys, please understand that we need you to buy into what we're doing. Without you, it's going to be impossible. And we want commitment. You know, you will commit to your goals. And in saying that, we will commit to helping you achieve your goals. Yes, it's not ideal that you don't have an awesome Olympic bar. Okay. All right. But I promise you now, the reason you're not achieving your goals is not because of the Olympic bar. It's because you haven't committed to the process, you know, and we are willing to help you to get committed to that process, but just, you know, buy into it and commit to the greed of habits. Even if it's a case of you're not, you know, seeing the results right now, just trust it and keep working at it. And then, yeah, guys, trust us. Trust us as coaches. We've got your best interests at heart. I promise you, I'm never going to give you advice that's going to be detrimental to you. And for your, detrimental to your future. Trust us. Also the programming, I see a lot of guys, neglecting our programming. Yeah, I don't feel like doing this. You're not sticking to the plan. You're not sticking to a process. We've been doing a handstand program for the last 4 weeks. If you had invested in that, you would have become, I guarantee you would have got your handstands better, and that's the whole thing. It's whether you actually willing to trust us and buy into what we're doing. Everything's planned. It's not slapdash. And that's why, we don't do silly movements, a lot of reverse burpees and, handstand push-ups into Superman, and because it's not functional and it makes no sense and it's not beneficial. Yeah, it's not always the most exciting stuff, but it's the stuff that works and gets results. And transparency, guys. We need you to be honest with us. We need you to just tell us what's going on. If you withdraw and you don't, we can't help you and you're not getting your money's worth. And if that is the case, you might as well not be paying, because we're not even helping you through this process. So we want to, I don't want you to feel like you're just paying us out of, not courtesy, but sympathy. If you don't feel like you're not getting your value, cancel it. Because at the end of the day, that's not what we're about. I've always had that thing, is that when my members get that debit order at the end of the month, that they actually feel like this is one of the most value they're getting out of all of their debit orders. That's how I want them to feel. And if guys aren't feeling like that, I understand. Then, you need to cancel. We're going to have 40 cancellations after this thing. Enthusiasm and respect. Guys, we want to conduct ourselves with profession, and, we're not miracle workers though. And at the end of the day, what I need you guys to do is be positive. And, I know there's going to be days that you don't feel like training, but that's where we fit in. Reach out to us. Tell us that you don't feel like training. And we as coaches are going to help you and guide you through the process. That's what you guys are paying for. It's easy to be a trainer where you stand at the front of the gym and you say, okay, cool guys, this is how you snatch. And at the end of that class, you just leave that member to do what they want, and then you're not affecting their lives. And they go home and they eat all the rubbish they want. We are coaches, we're not trainers. And I really want to emphasize that to you guys. And once again, guys, we need your help in this process. And it's not even a financial thing. It's a commitment thing. You're going to help and commit to getting us through this. You're going to help us with positivity and enthusiasm and, helping other people through this. You guys know the people you train with on a daily basis. If you see them falling off the bandwagon, reach out to them, help them, fill them with positivity. And if you can't help them, reach out to me, because I will drop whatever I'm doing and I will phone that person. I will try to help them. This is a community. It's not just a training center. It's not just a facility. So yeah, guys, that's my talk for tonight. I know a lot of this is vague, but all I was just trying to convey to you guys is that we've got a plan and we are going to make the best out of a bad situation. And if you guys need my help or any of my coaches' helps, we are there for you guys. So thank you guys for listening. I'll be answering questions now. If you guys want to post any questions, please do in the comment section. And yeah. Must I unmute? Yes, Johan, we're going to be taking temperatures. Yes, we're going to be doing the checklist. I'll put it up there. Yeah, guys. So, any case, yeah, that's about it. I know there's a lot of negativity going, but let us as a community help people be positive, impact them positively. Put a smile on their face. That sort of thing. You can have a massive impact on people's lives.
Cool.
Okay, I'm going to unmute everybody. I hope it's not going to get raucous.
We're going to get wild in here, guys. Wild.
Yes. Paul, do you want to say something? Let me unmute Paul. If you guys if you guys want to, would it be beneficial to start a national-wide CrossFit petition to submit? We have, right, sir? We way faster than you, my brother. We way faster. We have, but we're doing everything. Last week, I was on CrossFit calls from Monday to Friday, trying to get everybody on board, and I was helping out little boxes that are struggling in this time. There's a box, just so you guys know, there's a box in George that opened up 2 weeks before lockdown. They have 0 members and they're due to pay rent this month. So as much as people are in a bad situation at the moment, all I do is every time I'm feeling negative and down, I just think of those people, and I'm going to, personally, I'm going to help them through this time. So yeah, Mignon, I'll try to find that petition. I don't think it's a petition. It's more, what would you call it? So we've sent a letter. All of the affiliates have sent a letter to the different municipalities and tried to get it there. But if there is, I did actually ask for a petition or something, and we will get it on. But also in saying this, guys, as much as we want to open, and this is what I was saying earlier, as much as we want to open and early, we can't, this can't be detrimental to our community and South Africa. We've got a bigger role to play here. If we open and somebody dies, it is terrible, and I would never forgive myself.
Cool.
Keep asking, guys. Paul, you raised your hand. What do you want to say, Policeman Paul? Paul's a policeman, eh, guys? He's been looking after our streets while we've been in our houses. And thank you, Paul. You're an amazing man. Good job, brother.
Any other questions? Nothing?
Yeah, guys, I mean, like, if you need to go. But thank you so much. And guys, help us keep positive. You know, we are human. We're doing our best, but our coaches and myself are going to have times that we get down, and help us, pick us up.
Has the official
CrossFit Association been formed during? Yeah, so we had a meeting, and there has been a few guys that are on board, the strongest guys in the community. Ah, Mignon, that is the wisest thing anyone said all year. Thank you. Mignon says, we can do this, guys. Remember, you're only as strong as your weakest link. And guys, we are just here to help you guys. I promise you. You guys need our help, just reach out. We'll pick you up. Just a question, you are getting these letters to the correct people in the municipalities. Mom, obviously not. So send me your contacts and we can do something. Dominique, the pull-up bars are ready. You have to come to my house and give me my money, and then I'll give you your bar. I'm joking. It's the money to, what's his name? Andre. Right, sir?
Just because you held the plank for 7 minutes?
No, don't come now, Dom. Okay, unless you want to look after my baby. You want to come look after my baby, you can come. Yeah, once again, guys, thank you so much for listening. I know it's been a tough time, but we need to pull together. And I appreciate all you guys and the support you guys have shown us during this time. Yeah,
cool.
Thank you. I'm going to stay on for a bit. If anyone wants to ask questions, please do. Look after yourself. We love you guys. Keep safe.
We'll unmute everyone, so block your ears.
No swearing.
Pop, 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 pop.
Your little managing salary gets paid in, and you've got another 2.
Yes.
Great.
Hello, JD.
Check a message. Tell me something.
Yes, brother.
Are you guys going to carry on with the Zoom classes, even not open online classes for the people that can't maybe get the classes?
If you want me to, I will do it, Jade.
Yes, Dave, we will be doing the Zoom classes. If things do go back to normal, we're still going to
This is something we want to do. And Devil, please smile. You look very funny when you frown, eh?
I don't think you can help his face if he smiles or not. Huh?
Oh, look at Shaw. Shaw, look how lekker you look. How are you, good?
I'm lekker, bro. Having a lekker cup of coffee.
Oh, lekker.
Need a
Ja,
beer.
luister naar jullie plannen. Ja, beer's finished long time ago.
We all have that problem.
Yeah.
I've got some old beer, so
Folks,
Yeah,
No,
come. I can take care of the
Lesh-
baby too while I'm drunk. Don't worry.
guys, you know what Lesh and Surin call each other themselves? Sulesh. Yo. Hey? Sulesh. Yo.
Look at
Hey?
him. He looks like an old man.
You
with
can
that-
be Kanji.
That's what whip looks like.
Yeah, I should be candy.
No, never. I'm too strong.
Max, hy's
You are not strong. Your mom whooped you.
Alex sit en eet terwyl almal besigheid staan.
Is Alex still
Where's your
eating?
I
hand?
know, and check what he did. He shaved you out.
Cameras.
Guys, I wish I honestly, and I know all of you are dying to come to the box. I wish I could give you more certainty and say, listen, we're going back tomorrow. But I promise you, I'm doing everything I can to make sure that we can be safe and go back safely. So, push through.
Hey, Palesa, hello.
Yeah, Palesa, nice to see you.
Where's George?
He's sleeping.
Hi,
What? 8 o'clock.
It's too early.
It's work. It's work. He's
Okay.
busy with work. So he's really tired.
Shame.
Good to see you.
brother.
Good to see you.
Nice to see you too, man.
Yes,
Oh,
Jade.
I thought you died.
Hmm?
What?
Jade raised his hand. What else would you like to say, Jade?
I didn't raise my hand.
Your hand's raised.
On the thing it's saying, I'm gonna lower your hand because it's not raised.
Hello, Jay.
Okay, ask my question.
Yes. Who asked something?
Cam, it's Paul.
Hello, Paul.
Yes, man. I see the Krav Maga gym there next to us is open because I pass there every day. I told you I'll pass there every day of my life until
Yeah.
we're back. And I see they're open and the guys are training, or I don't know what's happening there. But why, if they can do it, why can't we open?
So Paul, they're doing it illegal, but they shouldn't be doing that.
And you can't tell them anything because I'm Muru.
Yeah, and that old man can't hear properly, so he moves me if I say anything to him, if I even look at him funny. He's
Yeah,
kind
that's
of-
why I didn't. That's why I didn't want to go in there.
No, Paul, you must go and sort them out. What type of a policeman are you?
Go on, man. Go, show your badge around there, man.
Oh, go with batons. Actually, no, don't, because you'll also move.
Yeah, you're moody with
They'll
it.
still move me.
You must take Devil with you, Paul.
Yeah, you can use him as like a shield. You know, like one of those shields they use in riots.
Finish some brandy first.
They go first, and I'll go in to stop whatever's happening.
Yeah.
Use Gilbert as a shield. He's perfect size. He can fit around your arm, and you can run into people with
No, I won't be able to see who's inside.
Right.
Hey.
My arms are too big. You can't do that.
Yeah, well, you're sleeping or you're awake.
I want to sleep.
Don't you see?
Yeah, but thanks again, guys. I know all of you guys have to go and see your families, or you've probably seen your family all day. And Garth, I can see you there, eh? I'm gonna come to your house. You're not training. I'm coming tomorrow. Folks, Garth isn't training. All of you, we get Garth training tomorrow.
Guys, what's your problem, bud?
Yeah.
Shocking. That's ridiculous. I like to train.
Him pass down.
I'm coming to fetch Garth. He's gonna come stay at my house. I've got a room at the back here. I'm gonna watch him every day every minute.
Cameron, let's mini me. Cameron,
Sorry?
let's mini me.
This is my mini me. Check out.
Dit beteken dat ek nie kan som oefen nie en die aan huis moet.
That's like a thing.
Just like you.
Maar dis net
Sweet,
meer
the grumpiest crown ever.
Yeah.
Thank you, Cam.
Pleasure,
I'll
guys.
stop, Yella.
I'm sorry I
Bye,
can't
guys.
give you an answer, but
Bye,
you got
Cam.
plans, eh? Be positive. Help people around you. Help them. They need the help, guys.
Sweet, bro. Lekker aand vir julle almal. Mooi loop.
Yeah, yeah. Ciao.
Alle hand lê.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Cam. Enjoy your evening.
Good evening.
Bye,
Ciao.
thank you. Bye van Linda en Maggie. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, bye, bye,
What's up,
bye.
guys? Kay. Good, boom.
Put the ding af.
Yes, Cam.
Yes, Cam.
Oh, guys, thank you so much. Hey. Peace out, homie. Alex, are you still eating? Guys, Alex has been eating for 45 minutes. Serious. It's crazy. 15 minutes.
well.
How is that possible?
You must chew your food properly before you swallow.
No, Alex, you've like, what have you eaten?
Chicken and rice and broccoli.
Alex, that's not lockdown food, but it's supposed to be all brand or something.
No. Alex has been eating lockdown food, brother.
I picked up too much weight, bro. The biscuits and the chocolates are finished, bro.
Yeah,
Leandro.
Leandro, I'll phone you
Hey,
tomorrow
Tommy.
morning, okay?
I shaved yesterday. I cocked it up so bad. The one side is longer than the other.
Shave
I
it off.
can't wait to go back to the barber.
Maureen, thank you for your help during the lockdown, eh? Thanks for helping people and keeping people positive. And well done for running. Yes, you're going to run faster than all of us.
On his first day, Frankie told Samira that he fancied Megan, and in response to your query, Frankie, no, we cannot delete the tape. You better get drafted.
Bye, everybody. Have a lekker evening.
Love you, Mom.
Love you too, boys. See you. Bye.
Wait, Mom. Say good night to Granny. Come quickly.
Yeah, hold on. Let me find you. Hold on, Kim.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hold on. Hello, boo-boos. What does the dentist say?
No, she's Gemma went to her first dentist appointment today. Guys, let me tell you, she's a rock star.
Gemma? What did the dentist say to you, darling?
I
must brush my teeth.
Need some medicine. Do you brush your teeth?
Yeah, she must brush her teeth.
And
But brush
you
your
must brush your teeth properly.
Yeah.
Every day, twice.
You will, eh? Well done, baby girl.
Well done, my girl. Love you, too.
Have a lucky evening, huh?
Love you, Stella. Bye, everybody.
Careful of that poiky, eh?
Yeah.
And Cameron,
Yeah.
we're going to go around to have lekker curry one of these days, eh?
To who?
At Sulesh. We're going to have like a CrossFit curry day, evening.
Yes. There you go.
Bye, everybody. I'm going.
Love you,
Bye.
Mom. Look after
Love you
yourself,
too.
eh?
Thanks, you too. Bye. Bye, everybody.
Cheers, guys. Bye-bye. I'm off.
Bye, everybody.
Maureen.
Sorry, I was talking to you and I muted, but the shop. It was a blonde moment.
Well done.
Have a super evening. Thank you for your time.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Maureen.
Bye. Bye-bye, Max.
Max, shop.
Shop. Have a great evening.
Maybe Max.
Yeah, so far so good. We'll see now tonight.
Lekker.
It's no joke, Sally. It's no joke.
It's not.
Okay. See you tomorrow morning.
Cheers, man.
Cheers.
What? Do you want to? I'll cook supper.
I wanted to try.
You want to train? Okay, cool.
Cameron.
Yes, brother.
Yes, that's a cute kid, eh?
Ah, is this chick? It's like a mini me. Look here. Look here.
No, you ugly, but yeah.
We've got the same. We've got the same hairline.
Very cute, bro.
She's like a.
Very cute. She's grown a lot, eh?
This is how you know God is here, brother. When you see things like this.
For sure.
Eh?
For sure.
I think your kids need another friend. Maybe they'll even out.
Yeah, no, Casey's opting. I think she's been staying at home too long.
I'll tell you now, I'm close. But business is done.
I also said that.
No, bro, you sound like you're unsure, bro.
It's up to the wife. I'm sorry to tell you guys.
Yo, Josh, hey, bro. I know it's not the easiest time to have a birthday, but bro, I hope you have a lucky day, eh?
Short, bro.
Yeah.
I did. It was a good day.
And when we added this thing, I'll beat you at another workout. So don't worry, you can look forward to that.
I don't think you're gonna beat me in any workout when we see each other again, brother.
Okay, bye.
I think you can have a problem on your hands.
Well, if you beat me when we get out of lockdown, bro, let me tell you, I'll be the happiest man on earth.
Yeah,
then I can retire. I want to pass the baton on to someone. Go away.
No, you still got a lot of work to do, Brit.
Yeah. Shot, my brother. I hope you have a great day.
Shot. Thanks, Cam.
Okay,
cheers, Angie.
Bye.
Okay, bye.